Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and I'm sorry it's coming, it's a late one, people, but so many things were happening. But anyway, we are here, everything will work together, and we are gonna talk about the game, because I'm gonna give you something that I don't think most of the people told you. I'm gonna tell you something that I don't feel like so many people told you about yesterday's game, and I'm gonna go as much as I can to explain in details in terms of how the game was and what this really means. Because, of course, the other team that I can tell you that has ever done this to Manchester City, I have to say, people don't really pay attention. It is Chelsea. Chelsea are the one who gave Klopp the idea of playing this way. Every single time they play about against Man City, they always find a way to make it chaotic. And because as I'm talking to you right now, I'm checking the results of Chelsea and City before this game, and I want to just to give you how they've always finished every single time. The last game they played finished 1-1. The game before it finished 4-4. And Klopp, I told people before the game, if you remember on my last video, go check it out. I said this will be the first game where we watch Liverpool playing with a midfield of Endo, McAllister, and Soboslai in the midfield. I've never seen that midfield play together before. Some people said that they played for 20 minutes, but I don't remember. I've never seen them before. For the first time, I saw them play yesterday, and so many people are gonna leave this game and talk about I didn't see what Soboslai did in the game. And some people will talk about, oh, Endo and McAllister were the best in the game, but to be honest, this was a well-worked force. Let me remind you of something, how Soboslai was playing. Do you remember what Gini Wijnaldum was for Liverpool? What Curtis Jones has been for Liverpool this recently? Gini Wijnaldum was always that player that was in the game, but so many people wonder what exactly is he doing in this game, because we are not seeing him play. And that's exactly what we saw today. They made sure that they made it chaotic to the City players as much as they can. And how did Klopp do that? Let me show you. Remember Man City when they attack, we see John Stones leave his post, playing as an inverted midfielder alongside Rodri in the midfield, while they have, what was that, Bernardo Silva on the other side, controlling the game, going forward, setting it for Kevin De Bruyne and setting it up there. But what Liverpool did, which was very important, Elliott was not playing exactly the position that you would expect him to play. If you notice, that was kind of Bradley's position. Bradley was coming from where he was running around to actually fill up in the Elliott position, while Elliott was dropping down to become one of the workhorses in the midfield alongside Soboslai and McAllister. And I have to make that very clear. It was Elliott and Soboslai in the midfield, while McAllister and Endo were picking up the last balls, the balls that they were leaving. They were putting the pressure, the gegenpress. They were putting the pressure on the Man City midfield, the makeshift midfield of Rodri and the Stones, so that they make mistakes and kick the ball elsewhere, like to the De Bruyne. And De Bruyne, every time when he was getting there was either McAllister or Endo just picking up the ball and going again to attack. At some point, I was actually seeing Gomez playing as that invented left back, but doing that because he was stopping that midfield of Man City from playing football, and for a long period of time. And one thing I was happy about, it felt like Anfield get it that we were in this game, the team was ready to fight, and the noise that they made, the sound that they were making, the way they made the place chaotic even with their chance, that just made Liverpool more energetic, more like out of this place. You know, we should have won that game if Diaz was really there in terms of finishing his chances. That would have been a different game. If Nunes had the best chances today, it would have been a different game. I have never seen a game. Okay, people talk about Haaland not being a good ball player, but I've never seen a game where you would see somebody who is as tall and as a giant of a Haaland become invisible in the game. Do you know somebody was making a joke that in the second half we only saw Haaland at 97 minutes where he was touching hands like they were fighting with Gomez or something, but the whole entire game he was not even there. There was a chance that he got with Virgil van Dijk where it was one-on-one. People don't get this. They thought Haaland actually won this guy, but what this guy did, Virgil van Dijk, which was very important, was to lead Haaland into the side, which he knew that whenever he was going to try to release the ball, it didn't have the power to actually cause chaos on Liverpool. And that is what good defending is. That's how it takes to become a world-class defender. And the other thing that I'm going to talk about is Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz was a fighter. He was a fighter. He caused chaos on Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker really struggled in this game, to be honest. Say whatever you want to say. That's why every single time he was getting the ball, he was hitting them with so much pressure that he could not even do anything. And now when we look at it at the end of the day, the only goal that Man City scored was that intelligent corner that everyone was not really expecting, and that is it. Nothing more, nothing less. If we could have dealt with that more, Liverpool would have won the game, because we made it so chaotic to a point that the goalkeeper was unhinged, if that even makes sense, because the way he went over that ball on Darwin Núñez, that was crazy, which led to a penalty. People are going to look at the penalty and say that that was the only way Liverpool could get into the game, but no. These guys made this game chaotic. This guy made this game so unplayable that the Man City players did not know what to do. They made it so chaotic with the press, but also what they were good at, exactly after getting the ball, they knew the right passes to do, the right movements to do. Do you know that side of Mohamed Salah where Elliot was playing with Gravenberch, where Elliot was playing with, not Gravenberch, he was playing with either McAllister or Soboslai alongside with Bradley, was also a highway for Liverpool, as well as the side where Robertson, or should I say at the moment, was Gomez and Luis Diaz, and who is the other guy? Either Soboslai and McAllister, because those two were shifting. They were moving from the other side to the other side. They were playing to a point that they were making it difficult for Man City to even have any control over the game. And when Man City don't have control over the game, they struggle in matches. We saw it against Chelsea, and for the first time, we saw them getting exposed. And that was because of the tactics that Klopp had set up, and they exposed this Man City side. Because what Klopp knew, that so many people are not really paying attention. He knew that he doesn't have a strong defense, which was true. I don't think Konza, Gomez, and Bradley are the best defenders of Liverpool. Only Virgil van Dijk was there. Calera, not even the best goalkeeper of Liverpool, but he was there. And we move on. Elliot is not even the starter of Liverpool. He knew that he had a weak defense as well as a weak front team, but he knew that he had a strong midfield. And I told people before the game, I said it on my video, go watch it again. I told you that the strength of Liverpool in this game could actually be the midfield. And I was actually saying, which is ironic, because the strength of Man City is actually the midfield. And we saw how Liverpool took advantage of their strength in this game. We had 5 players who never played. Calera is not the best start for Liverpool. Konza is not even the guy who starts in these big games. Bradley as well. Gomez at left back. No, he's not. Harvey Elliott, he's not as well the guy who starts first. But we worked for it. People might say, why did he took out Soboslai and put on Elliott? Well, I was told that Soboslai was not really fit to play the entire game. So medically he had to leave, according to the referees, according to the medics of Liverpool. So they had to do so, and Elliott was just dropped in to put Salah. And Salah caused that pass to Luis Diaz. If Diaz had just decided to pass the goalkeeper, he was going to score in an empty net. And it was painful that we didn't win. The whole entire midfield, Rodri, the best DM in the world, was made to look Not even average, he was invisible. As well as Kevin De Bruyne, the best and the most important player of Man City, he was invisible. The reason why Pep Guardiola had to take Kevin De Bruyne out and put in what that guy's name is called, Kovacic. He was trying to get control in the game because he knew that's the thing he didn't have the whole entire game, which was control over this game. I have to say that was amazing. That for me is what a Pep Guardiola team is to be played like. And I think Klopp has just put out the template. If there's any team with a good midfield, with a good strike force, can do this to Man City, they can win this game with so many goals. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, people. What did you think of the game? Arsenal are at the top of the league. They're happy about it. They played a good game, by the way. I'm going to do later on today, I will do my thoughts, talk about all the games after the Chelsea game. But what a game. What a game. I was really impressed. That's what a good team can do to a better team. I'm out. Click the like button, subscribe to Connect. I'm your host, Sam. We go.